Good Sunday morning to you. Thanks for joining us here on the Crown 4 Morning News. I'm Noelle Bello, taking a live look there at the Golden Gate Bridge at this hour. I think I'm blocking where the flag is, but as you can see, there it is. It's whipping over my shoulder there. It is very, very windy out there, very rainy, very wet. Those roads very slick. Golden Gate Bridge actually just tweeted out moments ago that the walkways on the bridge will be closed today due to all of this weather. So if you were planning on going for a walk today, definitely not the place to go for one. Camila Barco is going to be up in the North Bay in just a bit. She'll show us conditions up that way, but Dave Spar's in the Weather Center. He's tracking this storm making its way through. Dave.
Noelle, will be kind of treacherous walking there today, so kind of good news there. Yeah, this is going to be all day today. We're looking at heavy winds happening once that front drops south, driving all of this for us. Now, for right now, basically overnight, we've had this pretty intense rain, and it's not just bottled up in the North Bay. It's pretty much universally spread out, as you can see. Now, that other patch that you see north of Santa Rosa up in the northwest, that's actually where the line is that will be sagging south throughout the day today. Already has caused flooding. This is a flood advisory for urban and small stream flooding in Marin, Napa, and Sonoma counties. That's kind of expected in the North Bay there. But we're also now looking and concerned about the charred areas from recent fires in the North Bay, but should also mention the Santa Cruz Mountains later today with this line marching south. So, live shot of SFO. We have a 45-minute delay. Not much to consider, that's true. However, whatever delays this causes will only be built on later delays to happen later, because that'll be built in the schedule, and then beyond that, problems that'll be happening there in the afternoon as the front starts to drop south. Here's how it looks like from the big view. You got the parent low up to the north, the mid-latitude cyclone, but we're south of all of that, and where the front is, we're kind of in this warm sector of everything, so this front will drive the winds, but it's not going to cool us off that much after the front passes. Typically, we get really cold air that comes filtering in. Not going to happen this go-around, and snowfall levels are relatively high, even in the mountains. So with it, we have a wind advisory till 8. That's everybody included. The flash flood watch is in place for the North Bay, basically, Santa Cruz Mountains. That's very much expected. Already we have a flood advisory, as you can see in that area, a little in green up there in the North Bay. As far as what the winds are, due south is where they come. 20-mile-per-hour winds expected to continue, but increase in intensity to around 45 as the front drops south. There are your mild temperatures, and the lower 60s, expect to get about 65 or so today. This is what it is, rain and winds all day long. I'll kind of show you what it looks like kind of hour by hour as we get to later in the forecast. Noelle.
Thanks, Dave. North Bay, of course, getting hit with that powerful rain right now. Lots of power outages across the North Bay at this point. Those concerns, there's areas of concern up there as well, of course, with the burn scars from the LNU complex fires of last year, as well as the glass fire. Fire crews and city officials, they've really been telling people to get prepared in the event of flash flooding. Crown 4's Camila Barco is joining us live in Sausalito, I believe. She is showing us the conditions. They're very windy, Camila.
Yeah, the rain and the wind has been nonstop this entire morning, and as you can see, all of that rain has accumulated puddles of water here, specifically in Sausalito. You can see in this parking lot on Lacoste Street that the rain has just, you can't even park in some of these areas just because of the amount of rain that has accumulated overnight. And as you can see, the skies are gray. It's gloomy out here, but I have seen some people walk their dogs. They're taking, the rain comes and goes. It's been light rain at times. Sometimes it just pours. So some people have been taking that tiny break in between to walk their dogs or just quickly run to their car. But for the most part, it's been raining nonstop the entire morning. Here's some video of earlier this morning on the Golden Gate Bridge. You can see that the roads are wet. There are digital signs also telling people that there are wet roads and to be cautious when driving out there. At certain points, you can almost hear the wind being so strong it sounded like some sort of howling, and right now that's currently what I'm hearing here in Sausalito. But besides the wind, there's also that flood advisory in eastern Sonoma County that's in effect until 10:15 this morning. The Santa Rosa Fire Department says that It's because of the amount of rainfall that we've received overnight, and they are warning people that if they do see some flooding or puddles of water, to avoid those areas. Do not even attempt to drive them because the outcome will not be good. There's also flood advisories here in Marin County as well as Napa County, and there's also a high surf advisory in place, and that advisory will turn into a warning later tonight until Tuesday. But back out here live in Sausalito, like I said, the rain comes and goes, and right now I'm getting a lot of it right now, and the wind at times it's not even there, but right now I am feeling the rain and the wind are working together, and they are just slapping me in the face, Noelle.
I can tell, we can hear those droplets coming very, very much louder than they were at the beginning of your live shot just a few minutes ago. So yeah, that's what people are going to be experiencing, this just kind of like on and off situation with just how heavy all of that rain and wind is. Camila, I'll let you get back in the car to get yourself dry.